Word for the day is boundaries. No, really, it's true. The word for the day is boundaries. No matter who you're dealing with, whether it's just your regular husband, wife, children, boss, coworkers, friends, whatever it is, you need boundaries. But especially when you're caregiving and you're dealing with somebody who is cognitively impaired or has some kind of cognitive deficit, the reality is those boundaries are just as important then as well. Quick story. So this morning, my daughter and I left early for a chiropractic appointment. While we were out on the other side of town, we did some groceries. We come home. We're both tired because we don't normally get up that early. Since she's homeschooling, life is different. And it's beautiful. Life is beautiful. But it's funny. So we're tired. We get home and I have my list of things I'm going to start. And I walk in and my dad is sitting at the kitchen table. My mom has made him his breakfast and he's eating. And I said, "Good morning, Dad. How are you doing?" And for those of you who are new here, my father is in the middle to advancing in his cognitive decline. And so my mother and I pitch hit and care for him. And it's a journey. So I walk in and I say the question, "How are you doing?" And 2 hours and 45 minutes later, we have gone through his laundry list of everything we need to address. I don't think he remembers everything we hit at the beginning, but we've hit it, whether he remembers it or not. I sat there, tried to hear him, tried to solve his problems. I tried to be present for him. Honestly, I have no idea. Other than it was some impressive verbal judo this morning. It was some impressive listening skills. And did it solve anything? No. Not a freaking thing. But the point of this is when you get to the place in your conversation, whether it's 5 minutes in or whether it's 2 hours and 45 minutes into the conversation and you're done and you can't be nice anymore and you can't use your tools in your toolbox, whether it's talking slower, whether it's repeating back to him what he has said to me, asking if I have heard him properly, if I understand the problem, all these things, this verbal judo that I've used to try to help him get to a place of peace within himself. When I can no longer do that and still be nice, it's done. And so I sat there and I looked at him and I said, "Dad, I love you, but I'm done. Like, I'm done. I can't continue at this point." And thankfully he said, "Okay." And he got up and he left. And I was like, yeah. So I hope my heart's meditation for today is that my dad finds peace somewhere in him with the fact that he was heard and that somebody took the time to sit there and sit with him and try to meet his needs. Did I actually meet his needs? I don't know. But I tried. And the thing about people who are cognitively declining is the needs don't always make sense. It's not a rational conversation. It's not, and I mean, the things that were coming at me, it's ducking and weaving and turning and pivoting, because the reality is it doesn't always make sense. It just doesn't. So I hope that I have helped set us up for a good day. But I encourage you today, if you are in that moment, no matter how many minutes into that moment you are, and you can no longer muster up, you can no longer muster up being like, is it mustard or is it muster? I think it's muster. You can no longer muster up the chutzpah, You're no longer capable of doing it in a kind, loving way. Call it. Because the best thing that can happen is everybody can like cut the conversation there, go to their corners, and then the day can still be a good day. My prayer for today is that I hope that this talk, this little moment, that you have been filled, and that you will go out into the world and you will overflow. That is my goal. Let me know in the comments how this has touched your heart? Is there a story that goes with it for you? Is there that moment where you were able to call it unsuccessful before you were the one who melted? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know if there's any questions you have. Let me know if you're using any of the tools in the toolbox we've been talking about. Share. Let this be an environment where we are a community that comes together and there is no shame, but we are here to support each other through the freaking hardest part, right? Caregiving is no joke, and you do it in quietness and in silence with the people you love. And so let us be here to support each other. Have a beautiful day.